Magic are looking to prove their bid has substance, that they are not simply chasing an illusion. Will they bring enough to steal a Game 1 road win tonight against the Detroit Pistons? Round 1, Game 1, the NBA playoffs, coming up next.
It's time to kick off the postseason. Round 1, Game 1 of the Eastern Conference playoffs. And you can just feel the energy here tonight. And tonight, it'll be the Orlando Magic going up against the Detroit Pistons here in Little Caesars Arena. Joined by Grant Hill and Tim Legler. This is Brian Anderson. And we'll have Ali LaForce reporting for us. And the starting lineup for the Magic. On the wing, it'll be Bane and Wagner. Banchero and Carter Jr. make up the front court. And it's Suggs in at the point guard position. And for Detroit, Thompson and Harris make up the forwards. Cade Cunningham out there with Duncan Robinson. And it's Duren in at the 5. You look at the Pistons. On paper, this looks like a slam dunk. No pun intended. But game 1s can be tricky.
Yeah, especially at the start where teams are feeling each other out. But the energy of the crowd and the way they've played all year, it's hard to imagine them dropping this one.
Now here's Cunningham. 6 on the shot clock. The rebound by Carter. Here's Orlando. Carter, the screen on Cunningham. The 3 from Suggs. And there's the 3-second violation. Let's check in with our reporter, Ali LaForce.
A bit ago, J.B. Bickerstaff and I were able to chat. The talented Paolo Banchero came up early in the conversation, and he told me Paolo is basically a 6'10" point forward. That presents matchup issues. We'll have to put our best wing defender on him, and even he will need some help. Banchero has incredible skills for his size. That is what makes him so good. Back to you guys.
Okay, thanks, Ali. Now here's Thompson. To the paint. Stolen by Carter. Banchero outside. And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter. They're in with a rebound.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Marked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. Orlando has gone 0 for 2 from outside. From deep, Banchero drains the triple.
You know, I know some would like to see Banchero increase his shooting range, especially since he doesn't have a solid shot from behind the arc.
Out of bounds. It'll be Orlando's ball. About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. Bane against Robinson. The kick out to Banchero. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Oh, stolen by Harris. Harris is doubled. Tipped away. Over Bane. Harris misses.
The defense really didn't do enough to alter that shot. It's simply a miss.
Oh, Banchero throws it down.
I mean, you talk about it factor, Banchero's got it, man. What a move.
And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Harris finds Cunningham. Here's Duren. He's checked by Carter. Wagner against Thompson. And it's Wagner missing. And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for the Detroit Pistons. Pass to Harris. Clock at 6. To the middle. Here's Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Flying high, Asar Thompson. I wish I still had hops like that.
Outside Bain. Now here's Banchero. Orlando moving the ball around. Three from Suggs. The Pistons clear it. Duran's got 4 rebounds now. Banchero against Thompson. Over Banchero. Thompson, no good.
Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets.
Pass to Carter. The kick out to Banchero. Suggs outside. Three-pointer. And it's Harris with the rebound. The Pistons trailing. Outside Robinson. Here's Harris. Now here's Thompson. Kicks it out to Cunningham. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson.
And here's a guy who typically needs the ball in his hand, so it's good to see Cunningham as a catch-and-shoot option.
Suggs, the pass to Bain. Inside. Cunningham against Suggs. Harris outside. He's 1 for 3 in this game. The Magic have gone 2 for 7. A sluggish start. Banchero finds Suggs. Carter, screen on Cunningham. A 3 from Suggs. That's good. His first made shot in 3 attempts.
So cunning and effective in screen and rolls. I really like watching Suggs operate in these sets.
Back to Cunningham. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. Cunningham's got 5 now.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Yeah, it's been a close matchup, which we expected, and this could very well come down to some big shots at the end.
Carter, good.
They're using his frame to set a big pick. Carter effectively disrupts the defense.
Pass to Duran. Here's Thompson. Now Robinson. There's Cunningham with a 3. They get it again. Out to Harris. The 3 is up. And so far in this one, 2 for 4.
Well, you can't give Tobias Harris that look from beyond the arc.
Banchero outside. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. Give him 8 points now.
And the defense just has no answers for him right now. With each made basket, the more his confidence continues to grow.
Cunningham with the ball. He's got 5. And here's Harris outside. It's rebounded by Wagner. The Magic have gotten 50% of their shots to fall so far. 5 of 10. From deep, Bain. Duran with the rebound. Duran's got his 6th rebound on the night. And the Pistons pushing it up now.
Yeah, Harris has that big, strong frame, and he knows how to overpower even tight defense.
And so now a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Orlando making some changes. The Silva's checked in for Paolo Banchero, and Black subbed in for Suggs. And here's Wagner. He'll bring it up for the Orlando Magic. They trail by 1. Orlando moving the ball around. Carter, high post, working on Duran. Carter, the pass to Black. Carter, a screen on Cunningham. Back to Carter. Duran with a steal. And he's going for the oop here. Pass to Black. Wagner outside. And the call will be against Cade Cunningham. That's That's his first foul of the game. So for the Pistons, Holland comes in for Thompson. Jenkins comes in for Robinson. Here's Black. Just 5 on the clock. Orlando needs to get off a shot here. Wagner for 3. The long distance 3 is buried. And the Magic lead by 2.
Oh, expanding the range. Wagner got his legs into that one.
Here's Jenkins. Cunningham has the open look. And again, it's Detroit converting.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
Wagner looking it over. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
And Wagner is a very efficient scorer in the painted area.
Harris outside. Pass to Jenkins. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Wagner. For Orlando, they've gotten 7 of 13 shots to drop. De Silva with the bucket.
That's exactly the look they wanted.
Pistons trail by 4. Here's Jenkins. No points so far. Nails it from 3.
And look at how he's evolved from his rookie year. Cade is so much more confident in his 3.
Picked by Carter. Wagner, the pass to Bain. Back to Wagner. Black outside. Picked by Carter. Black, no good.
Well, he's certainly more than capable of hitting that shot, but somehow, even with no defense, he came away empty.
And that one's good. Cunningham.
He got right into the flow of this game, hitting 5 of his first 7 shots.
Wagner finds Bain. Lets it fly. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
A bigger guy who makes intelligent passes. Nice feed from Wagner.
Pass to Jenkins. Harris outside. And he lobs it up. Stolen by Carter. Oh, stolen by Harris. Cunningham, left side. Harris outside. Cunningham against Bain. And it's Cunningham missing. 34 seconds left in the first. Bain, pass to Wagner. Back to Bain. There's a pick. Fires the 3. He drops it from range. Now it's a 3-point Orlando lead.
And that was deep. But somehow Bain makes that shot look so easy.
Pass to Cunningham. Over Bain. And that one's good. Cunningham's got 15.
Well, he's having a big scoring night, but he's doing it extremely efficiently. This is impressive.
Paolo Banchero getting it done for Orlando. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And time for us to get back into it here in Game 1. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Magic.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
And then there's the points of turnovers. They've really made the other team pay when they've lacked ball security.
On the court for Orlando, Banchero out there with Goga Bitadze. Then it's Anthony Black, and it's De Silva in at the 3, the small forward. Orlando has gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. Richardson, the pass to Banchero. Over Levert. Some solid defense from Stewart. Detroit has gone 4 of 8 from 3, a nice percentage. And about a minute gone in the second quarter. Drills it from deep. Well, it's certainly been a roller coaster ride.
You do me one, I'll do you one better. It feels like we have a lead change every few possessions.
Now here's Banchero. Richardson, no good. The Pistons leading. LeVert passes to Stewart. And finished off by Stewart.
And nobody putting out much of an effort to stop him.
Surprising in a close game, a lack of energy on defense.
When every possession matters, your defense has to be better.
Sinks it from distance. De Silva's got 5.
And this is why Banchero's teammates enjoy playing with him. Paolo is unselfish and willing to kick it out.
Pass to Jenkins. And the 3 off target. And so Banchero will bring it up to the Magic. Trail by 1. Now he's Black. Here's Richardson. Over LeVert. No good. Hit long that time. Second quarter play. Almost 3 minutes gone here. Right wing. Here's Jenkins. Sinks the tray. Jenkins has gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
Well, the defense needs to be better there. They gave way too much space.
And so now a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. And some changes here for Detroit. Thompson, he's checked in for Green. Robinson comes in for LeVert. And Cunningham subbed in for Jenkins. Jalen Suggs is checked in for Orlando. And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here. Going inside. And stolen by Stewart. Thompson passes to Cunningham. 6 to shoot. The three-pointer off the mark.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Thompson against Suggs. Banchero outside. Pass to De Silva. Block outside. The 3 knocks it down from distance. Here's Cunningham. 15 points in the game. Here's Holland. Back to Cunningham. And it's Cade with the finish inside.
Very consistent tonight at the offensive end. Right there, he helps fuel the fire.
Pass to De Silva. Black, left side. Down low. Tipped. De Silva with the bucket. De Silva's got 5 points now this quarter.
We've all fallen in love with the three-point shot, but that is how the game was designed to be played. Down low, get close, open looks.
Now here's Cunningham. He's got 17. That shot off the mark.
Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
He didn't quite get a hand on it, but he did enough to affect the miss.
And here's Banchero. Give him 8. Batase. And Batase throws it down.
This is what makes Banchero a difficult cover. His ability to pass it well in screen and rolls.
to Cunningham. Over Suggs. That one off the back iron and out.
Most nights this shot would have been his, but the defender gave him just enough trouble.
Banchero outside. Orlando moving the ball around. Off the mark there with a three.
Yeah, another miss from downtown this quarter after being hot in the first.
To the inside. And finished off by Stewart. Oh, man, this has been an absolute battle in the first half.
Each team trying to establish itself. The lead just keeps going back and forth.
From deep, Banchero. The rebound by Detroit.
It's a tough stretch for him right now. He may want to find a different way to stay involved.
And it's going to be out of bounds. Detroit will have another go.
And they barely get to retain possession. Many times, that's a turnover.
And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. Curran, he's checked in for the Pistons. Harris comes in for Holland. Franz Wagner checked in for Orlando. Bain comes in for De Silva. Now Harris. 7 points in the game. Robinson a screen on Wagner. Here's Harris, and that's his 4th bucket of the game in 7 attempts.
Well, that's the thing about Tobias Harris. You think of him as a high-volume three-point shooter, but historically, he actually takes a lot more to it.
Here's Wagner. He's got 5. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That one on Harris.
Man, the defender really went after him.
This is his first opportunity at the line this evening. First one falls for him.
Yeah, a very energetic player. Franz Wagner always seems to be searching for his next chance to impact the game.
It's both from the stripe.
A big man with a nice shooting stroke. You'll love to see it.
Cunningham against Suggs. And there's the lob. It's stolen by Matase. Thompson against Bain. Suggs outside. Back to Bain. Matase with a screen. And it's Desmond Bain with the 3. Bain's got 8.
And this has been the story for them so far. They've been lights out from range, particularly in this quarter.
And here's Thompson for 3. That falls. Nice setup by Harris. And the Pistons lead by 1.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth. Showing real confidence at the arc.
And when you give up a 3, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
Now here's Robinson. No made baskets yet.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Back to Suggs. Matase a screen on Cunningham. Clock at 6. Suggs, the pass to Wagner. Good D by Harris. Detroit leading by 4. Seems like this offense is being executed the way it was designed.
Yeah, I'm sure Coach couldn't be happier with the results.
Now here's Cunningham. He's got 17. Robinson on the wing. And Detroit another 3.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
Black outside. The 3 from Bain. Sends it home from three-point land. He's got 11.
Well, after making 1 in the first quarter, he's now made 2 here in the second. Starting to get it going a little bit.
Here's Harris. And Detroit again with the bucket.
In so many ways, Harris can beat you. He has the size and skill to score from all 3 levels.
Back to Suggs. 2 free throws now. That's on Franz Wagner.
That's a really nice job that time, drawing the defense in. Harris earning that whistle.
Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
And you know what you've got to respect about a guy like Harris? He has been in a lot of different uniforms over the course of his career, but he's been productive everywhere he's been.
Look at who's out there now for Orlando. Wendell Carter comes in for Batase, and Banchero subbed in for Black. And Harris drops them both.
And that's why you don't want to foul a guy like him. He is going to make those free throws.
Banchero outside. Pass to Carter, and there's the call on Jalen Duren. That's his first foul of the game. And he lobs it up to the rim. Duren with a steal.
And they just keep making mistakes. I mean, that's back-to-back turnovers, which easily could have been prevented.
Harris, a screen on Bain. Robinson finds Harris. Count that bucket. Harris has got 8 points in the quarter. And a breakdown here, guys, of the hustle stats for Detroit.
Yeah, they're just attacking on defense, getting those hands out and knocking the ball free. I really like their energy defensively.
And we talk about winning games at the margins all the time. That's exactly what they're doing because they are throwing bodies on the offensive glass.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Also, the ball handler needs to wait until the screener's feet are set.
Now here's Harris. 10-point lead. This is their biggest of the game. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
That is aggressive work inside by Harris, a veteran forward who understands how to get to the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He's off on the first.
Capable of playing both the 3 and 4 spots, Harris's versatility is his greatest strength.
Good on the second one.
And now here in the second quarter, he's getting to the line. I like the aggressiveness.
Wagner outside. Harris against Banchero to halt the run. Here's Carter, and it's slammed in by Carter.
I mean, the second effort from Carter Jr., real nice motor on this guy.
Harris passes to Duren. Throw it down on the lob.
He is ferocious on alley-oops. With his good hands and wingspan, Duren makes for an easy target on the lob.
Now here's Wagner. He's got 7. Screen on Cunningham. Just 5 to shoot. And it's rejected.
Yeah, going straight up with those long arms. Duren flat out a brick wall around the rim.
Duren with a screen on Suggs. Pass to Harris. The shot's good on the assist by Cunningham. Harris has got 12 points now in the quarter. And so it's the Detroit Pistons. A sizable lead of 14 at the break. How about the way they've attacked the paint? This throwback approach is paying off. We'll be right back.
Hey, everybody, it's halftime of Game 1 and a big lead right now for the Detroit Pistons.
Dominant performance from this offense. As a fan, you just have to admire it and see what they're doing.
Yeah, they're hitting the 3 major E's: effective, efficient, and entertaining.
I like the way you did that.
Checking out how the Pistons are doing in this series. Guys, how important is the first game of a series?
Very important, Ernie. You learn a lot about yourselves and your opponent. Teams will attack and try to exploit your weaknesses.
And after game one, it's all about how you cover up those weaknesses. Force your opponent to shake up their approach, man.
Yeah, moves and counter moves. That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
Thanks for joining us again for round one of the NBA playoffs. Boy, you look at Tobias Harris in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, we had a feeling he'd step up in this one. So far, playing at the top of his game when they really need him.
Well, this is what he does. When the stage is biggest, he runs to the light.
Magic trail by 14. Harris and Duran together in the middle. Duncan Robinson is out there with Cade Cunningham. And it's Thompson in at the three. That's J.B. Bickerstaff's 5 as we get going in the second half. Now here's Banchero. 5 on the clock. He's off on that one. Oh, great D that time from Harris. Pass to Cunningham. Back to Harris. Over Banchero. And again, it's Detroit converting.
Yeah, this is Tobias Harris at his best. When he finds a rhythm like he has tonight, he can be really effective offensively.
Now here's Banchero. Duran with a steal. And he lobs it up top. Stolen by Carter. Now here's Suggs. Outside Payne. 6 on the shot clock. From down low. And off the glass. That one's good. Payne's got 13.
Yeah, I love all the elements Bane has added to his game. He can carry your offense on certain nights.
Duran finds Harris. Cunningham on the wing. Over Suggs. It's rebounded by Wagner. Magic trail by 14. The three from Bane. Nails it. He's now 6 for 8 from the floor.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
This defense is trying to stay connected to him, but he is on a mission.
Now here's Cunningham. He's got 17. Over Suggs. And it's Cunningham missing. And so it's Bane who brings up the ball for the Orlando Magic. They've only allowed 2 points so far in the second half. And there's the whistle. The illegal screen is the call.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
Well, my feeling is you just want to make sure it's called consistently both ways.
Detroit leading by 11. Harris left side. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That one on Banchero.
One of the most underrated scorers in the NBA. Tobias Harris is a tough assignment.
And he drops it first. Harris drops them both. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Outside Carter. Pass to Bane. From deep. No rebound by Detroit. At one point, they led by 16. And here's Cunningham. He's covered by Suggs. And here's Robinson. That falls. Nice feed that time from Cunningham. Cunningham's got 3 assists now in this one.
And solid pass from Cunningham. He has a good understanding for when the defense has overcommitted.
Another miss by Orlando. The Pistons lead by 16. Harris with it. Now guarded by Suggs. Cunningham passes to Harris. That one goes. And that's his 9th made shot in 12 attempts.
And for Harris, it's about getting into a rhythm. Once he does this, he can take over games.
Suggs with a screen on Robinson. From deep, Payne. And the three-pointer goes. Payne's got 19 points.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
No, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
Now here's Harris. 25 points in the game. To Cunningham. Over Suggs. And it's Cunningham missing.
Yeah, he probably shouldn't have taken that shot there. The defensive intensity was all over.
And he comes up with a bucket.
I mean, 6'10", about 250. Banchero imposing his will inside.
Pass to Harris. Duran the screen. And that one is hammered home.
And that was special. It's easy to be excited about Duran's future in this league.
Carter, screen on Robinson. From deep, Payne. Oh, my. Came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
You know, not the smartest play a defender can make there.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
Well, the coaching staff has to love what they're seeing on offense. There's so many assists because how this team is moving the ball.
And we should also mention their work on the perimeter. They have found quality looks from deep, and they have knocked them down.
And not many guards are built like Bane. He's excellent shooting it from deep, but also has the ability to defend at a high level.
He hits the second from the line. Makes all 3. And so Cunningham will bring it up for Detroit.
Timeout.
Leading by 12. And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Against Banchero. Harris passes to Cunningham. Out to Thompson. Thompson, a screen on Banchero. Shot clock at 6. Harris finds Duran. The Pistons need to get one up quick. Here's Thompson. Orlando with the rebound. Pounded by Harris. And there it is for him.
Oh, too big, too strong. It'll take more than that to stop Banchero.
Pass to Harris. And Harris throws it down.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Outside Bane. Shot clock at 5. A screen on Robinson. The 3 from Bane. Knocks down the triple. Bane's got 25 points.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Duran, pass to Cunningham. Misses the layup.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
And with each miss, you can feel him pressing just a little bit more.
Now here's Wagner. He has 7. Hey, no good. It's a 9-point spread. Harris passes to Cunningham. Nice catch and finish on the lob.
That's a beautiful pass. You just love the way Cunningham generates offense.
Cade surveying the D. Pass to Carter. Wagner outside. Misses the 3.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Back to Harris. That falls. Nice feed that time from Cunningham. Cunningham's got his 6th assist of the night.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
Pickens is checked in for Cunningham. And a change for the Magic. Black's checked in for Suggs. Magic trail by 13. Black outside. Orlando moving the ball around. From deep, connects again from distance.
And he's letting it fly from long range to devastating effect.
And has now tied the franchise record for triples in a playoff game.
Easiest work of the night for Dunn. He barely had to elevate.
Banchero outside. Wagner inside. Working on Thompson. And it's Wagner missing.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Harris outside. Thompson outside. That 3's off the mark. And so it's Payne who brings up the ball for the Orlando Magic. A 12-point game. Black outside. Back to Payne. 5 to shoot. Carter, screen on Robinson. From deep, Payne. Good! Another from 3.
And talk about stepping up. He's having a playoff game these fans have never seen.
And that last triple means he's got the most 3s in a single playoff game in franchise history. Pass to Harris. It's rebounded by Banchero. Banchero's got 5 rebounds in the game. To the middle. That's tipped. Curran with a steal. And Harris gets it to go on the assist from Robinson. Harris has got 12 points here in the second half. Outside Payne. And a nice finish on the layup. Payne's got 33.
Well, he is doing everything he can offensively in this quarter, but unfortunately, it's a team game, and he can't win this alone.
Foul beyond the arc, and he almost hit the shot. He'll go to the line for 3. It's his first trip to the line. The first free throw is good for the Pistons. Stewart, he's checked in for Duran. Holland comes in for Tobias Harris. And Cade Cunningham subbed in for Thompson. Then for Orlando, Batase's checked in for Carter. De Silva comes in for Wagner. And he's good on the second.
If they keep hitting free throws at this clip, it'll help them seal the deal.
Nails the third. Here's Black. Pass to De Silva. Now here's Banchero. The 3 is up. Ooh, Banchero with the touch from deep.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been 3s.
Now here's Stewart. Batase covering. It's Stewart, high post. Working on Matazze. Robinson gets the bucket. Robinson's got 14.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Green's checked in for Detroit. Jalen Suggs is checked in for Orlando. .44 seconds left in the third quarter. Stewart outside. Pass to Jenkins. Here's the three. The shot no good. Magic trail by 11. Inside. Here's Banchero. Oh, Banchero throws it down.
Ooh, getting up there. I mean, Banchero wants everyone to know he's a threat to hammer it down.
Cunningham finds Stewart. Detroit moving the ball around. Cunningham passes to Stewart. Some solid D from Matazze. Banchero with it. Fires from deep. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Oh, talk about a timely three ball. They had to stay within reach going into the fourth, and they did.
It's been all about Tobias Harris for Detroit. He's been an offensive force, now with over 30 points after the quarter. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
And it's such an advantage to have a big man who can facilitate at a high level like that.
Great to have you with us again as we return to our coverage of round one. Fourth quarter on the court for the Magic. They've got Desmond Bane. Suggs is out there with Anthony Black. Then it's Goga Matazze, and it's De Silva in at power forward. Pass to Jenkins. Green with a screen on Suggs. 6 to shoot. Puts up a deep three.
They're not shooting threes as well as they did in the first half.
It's been a quiet game for him to this point on the offensive end, but the team has still played well enough to hold the lead.
His hang time on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, B.A.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team. Here's Jenkins. The three ball. He buries it from three. And the Pistons lead by 7.
Oh, what great action we've seen tonight. Hard to imagine a more entertaining game.
This is what the fans came to see. A lot of great plays going back and forth.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Cunningham passes to Stewart. Over Suggs. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
And even from where we're sitting, you can clearly tell it was a foul.
No good on that one. And he sinks the second.
What you can't help but notice this half is how lights out they've been from the free throw line.
Black passes to Suggs. Here's De Silva. And Cunningham pulls it down.
He bailed out the defense because that's an easy look for him.
It's Stewart, high post. Pass to Jenkins. Cunningham outside. Holland for three. And it's Orlando with the rebound. To the wing, right side. Holland for three. Rebounded by Suggs. Suggs has got 5 rebounds tonight. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Baseline jumper. Jump shot is good that time.
Yeah, too easy. I mean, for Suggs, he makes that in his sleep.
And J.B. Bickerstaff decides to call timeout. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. Pistons making a switch here. Harris is checked in. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey, team, I was able to catch the message that J.B. Bickerstaff was giving to his team. He seemed pleased with his team's performance, saying, quote, "We're on track. We're doing everything right. Keep it tight out there, and let's take back the lead in this series." Back to you.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. It's stolen. It's an even 3-on-3 break. Here's Batase, and Batase throws it down.
They found strong offensive footing in the open court.
And it's why every team in this league now looks to run. The numbers say you have an advantage. Well, this is a good reminder for anybody who thinks he's too small for a 5. His athletic ability totally levels the playing field.
Now here's Suggs. Pass to Bain. To tie it up. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
As this game tightens up, it's even more important to take care of the basketball.
And the Magic making a change here. Carter's checked in. The Pistons lead by 3. Here's Harris. That falls. Nice feed that time from Cunningham. 33 points for Tobias Harris.
What a performance for him on the offensive end. He's been fantastic the entire game.
Up top Carter. Stewart defends. 5 on the clock. Suggs pass to Carter. Long target from range.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Well, they certainly have the shooters to do it. It's just about finding that rhythm.
Now here's Harris. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. So for the Pistons, Jalen Duren, he's checked in for Stewart. Thompson comes in for Holland. And it's Robinson in for Jenkins. Then for Orlando, Paolo Banchero, he's checked in for De Silva. And Franz Wagner subbed in for Bain. Wagner with it, defended by Thompson. The 3 from Banchero. Duren with a rebound. Duren's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. And Harris throws it down.
Well, if Tobias Harris sees a lane to the rim, he is going to explode it.
Now here's Suggs. Banchero outside. Pass to Wagner. Over Thompson. Rebound Detroit. They led by as many as 18. Banchero gets Harris. Pass to Cunningham. Over Suggs. Here's Thompson. And he's headed to the line for 2. He gets the whistle there.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
He misses the free throw. De Silva's checked in for Orlando. And the second free throw is good.
He did exactly what needed to be done, though, pushing them to a 2-possession lead.
And so Jamal Mosley calls for the timeout. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. Wagner outside. Down low. Yet another steal from him.
And for this franchise, he's tied the record for most steals in a playoff game.
His disruptive nature defensively helps take offenses out of their rhythm, which is invaluable.
Don't sleep on the size of Tobias Harris. He's not afraid to bang and bump down there.
And he makes a first. Harris drops them both. And here's Wagner. He'll bring it up for Orlando. They trail by 7. Pass to Carter. And here's Wagner. Jacks up a 3. Gets the 3 to fall.
He's taking what he can get here as a 3 in each half.
Thompson outside. Harris on the wing, guarded by Banchero, nabbing another steal, and that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end. You gotta love it.
Black passes to Wagner, Banchero outside. 6 on the shot clock. Puts up a 3. Thompson pulls it in.
Great job on the closeout and taking away space against a good shooter.
To the paint. Here's Duran. And the dunk by Duran. And he's now got the double-double.
That is just nasty right there by Duran.
And so ball out of bounds. Thompson touched it last. So for the Magic, Desmond Bane comes in for De Silva. And Suggs is subbed in for Black. Orlando with the ball. 6-point game. Carter, a screen on Cunningham. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Bane. No rebound by Detroit. Cunningham's got his 5th rebound in this one. Harris passes to Cunningham. Harris is doubled. Back to Cunningham. Robinson for 3. The shot's good on the assist by Cunningham. Cunningham's got 10 assists here tonight. So active. Suggs, the pass to Banchero. Banchero with the answer.
As cold as he was in the first half, he's done a great job regrouping and turning things around after the break.
Banchero against Harris. Cunningham. Over Suggs. Orlando with the rebound. Suggs has got his 6th rebound on the night. Wagner against Robinson. Picked by Carter. Here's Suggs. A rebound by Detroit. They led by as many as 18. On the wing, Thompson. Pass to Harris. He nails it with the shot clock winding down.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Yeah, with each bucket, he denies any thought of a comeback.
And so Jamal Mosley calls for the timeout. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. They led by as many as 18. Banchero left side.
Yeah, some aggressive play from Banchero, putting the defender into a bad spot with that pump fake.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one at the line is good.
And the playmaking skills Banchero has already are outstanding. Just such a unique young player.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. The Pistons lead by 6. Outside Harris. Now Duran. Outside Cunningham. For 3. Cunningham attacks for 3.
A pretty big component of Cunningham's game. He knows how to produce from the arc.
Now Banchero. Gets it to go. Detroit has gone 3 of 6 from downtown so far in the 4th.
Yeah, catch and flush in one motion. Duran presents a big target out there.
Magic trail by 9. Outside Banchero. Another chance. Banchero delivers inside.
As usual, terrific effort from him. Unwilling to let the possession go to waste.
Now Harris. Oh, got a piece of it. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pistons will retain possession.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, that'll give them something to think about.
Robinson. 4 on the clock. Now Cunningham fires the 3. Oh, an impressive shot from Cunningham.
What range. Cade Cunningham opening it up.
Now Banchero. Oh, stolen by Harris.
And capturing the series momentum up front. This is a monster Game 1 win for the Pistons.
They were the more accurate club. And in the end, that made the difference, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you have to love their strategy. And even more, you love the execution.
And they have to be pleased with how they got this series started tonight. A nice 1-0 lead.
The key now is to carry this same energy forward and get that second win. These are the playoffs, so you can't afford to relax or think you've got the series in the bag.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Tobias Harris.
And watching that last game, you could see
he swipes the ball away again.
And his last swipe sets a franchise record. He now has the most steals in a playoff game in this organization's history.
What an absolute menace he's been out there tonight. He's completely changed the tone of this playoff game. And so it's Detroit with the W. And it always takes a lot of pressure off a team when they get the win in Game 1.
It's the most important game of the series. They've shown they know how to beat this team. The formula's in place. Now they just have to stick with it for the next few games.
And now we have Allie LaForce standing with the player of the game. Allie, take it away.
Tobias, congratulations on the win. Do you sense this team is building good chemistry?
Yeah, I think that's the biggest thing is us continuing to find our identity. And what we are learning is we're a great team once we get stops. And once we're able to run, get out of transition, we just continue to find each other's similarities and our personalities as we play together.
Guys, as the year goes on, they continue to get closer.
All right, thanks, Allie. Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us during the first round of the Eastern Conference playoffs. For Grant Hill, Tim Legler, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching this 2K Sports presentation. And as we leave you, here's a look at our player of the game, Tobias Harris.